I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. 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 I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls a suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this.
All right, coming in now. Once again, just doing a quick test. Audio and music, everything clear, voice clear. Just give me a quick yes in the chat window, everybody, if my voice is clear for you. Opening up my chat now. Music is good. All right, super. Switching on my video. Let's see if you can see me and hear me both. Give me one more thumbs up. All right, here we go. Let's switch on the recording. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is a very, very special session. Those of you who have joined Daily Magic Practice today for the first day, type an I in the chat window. Let's see how many of you are here for the very first day. If you are here for the first day, you're here for a treat, and I'll tell you why. Normally, every day at 9 p.m., we do daily magic practice where we dance, we read our affirmations, and that's how we end our day with some daily subconscious programming with a little bit of miracle sharing and blessings from each other. Approximately 9:20, 9:30, we generally finish. Today, we're doing something very special, which I had promised to you for the last 1 week, and that is about managing fear. How many of you want to let go of all your fears today? Type an I in the chat window if you want to let go of all your fears. And I want to tell you why I decided to do this session. Here is why. Exactly 2 weeks ago, I was watching a movie. It was an English movie on Netflix, and it was about a trainer like me. It was about a coach like me who does motivational speeches. He does programs all over the country. People come to his programs, but he specializes, the way I specialize in law of attraction or manifestation, he specializes in helping people getting over grief, loss of a loved one, loss of someone died in their life, loss of someone breaking up away from you. How many of you agree that loss is a loss? Whether it happens through breakup, whether it happens through somebody dying, whether it happens through a dream dying, a loss is a loss. How many of you agree with me? And many times when we go through this loss, we get stuck in our past. We're not able to move beyond of our past because of this. And that is why our affirmations don't work. So anyway, I was watching this movie, and at the end of this movie, he was able to not only help other people handle their loss, he was able to handle that loss for himself, because in that movie, he had gone through an accident with his wife. And his wife was driving the car, They had an accident and his wife died on the spot. After that, he had this feeling that there must be so many people in the world like him who have gone through this kind of loss and they need help. So he created this very special program of handling fear of loss, handling fear of any kind of loss in life. It was in the middle of the movie, he says, he actually has been hiding the truth that while helping people, he was running away from his own fear. And I'll tell you what was his own fear that he was running away from. You remember I told you he went through an accident with his wife where his wife died on the spot? She was not driving the car. He was driving the car. And in that moment, not only he suppressed his own fears, but he suppressed his own love for his wife, and he started loving all the other people whom he could help. But inside he was always feeling this heavy weight on himself, and he was not able to let go of it for a long time. One day he was doing this workshop in front of hundreds of people. He comes on the stage and he was about to start with a lot of excitement. And now he's not able to stop himself from crying. On the stage, he just ends up crying like crazy. He bursts in crying and he says to everybody, I can't lie to you anymore. And that's when he tells people that in that accident, it was not my wife, I was driving. And he said, I thought that I could handle my fear, I could handle my loss by helping other people. But I'm not able to handle it. And I can't do this anymore. I can't help you anymore because I have not got over my past. And everybody stood up, everybody clapped for him. They helped him. Instead of he helping them, for the first time, his students helped him. And he went through that phase of learning how to go through his own loss. And the movie ends in a very beautiful way of he getting over that loss finally. And it was a very beautiful movie. It ends beautifully. It ends with him managing his loss and helping many more people in the process. In the end, I was left with tears, looking at how beautifully the movie was directed and what he was talking about. But there was one message that kept coming to me in the movie again and again and again, that there are so many people going through this fear of loss and we need to help them. And then I remembered that in my workshop with Platinum members, with Advanced Law of Attraction members, there is one particular lesson that I teach, which is called Managing Fears. And I promise people in that program, to Platinum members, to Advanced LOA members, that in that one lesson, you will be able to handle all your fears. I was sharing with Indu about this movie, and I don't know why I had this in my heart, that I think, Indu, that one particular lesson, I don't think we should keep it only for paid members. I think we need to reveal that to everybody because many people need help. She immediately agreed. And in fact, she was the one who said, you should do it for people. I forgot about it. 1 week after that in DMP, sometime about last week, one of the students from the workshop stood up and said in DMP that I saw your lesson on fear of death and it changed my life. And that day I suddenly remembered that I had decided to open that lesson to everyone. So in front of everybody that day on DMP, I declared that next week, which is this week, I will do that lesson for everyone. And that is why I decided to do this lesson. So thank you to that gentleman who reminded me. And thank you to that movie that helped me realize that this lesson cannot be kept contained only for paid members. Everybody deserves this lesson. Here is why. Everybody write this word down. Fear is a perception. Fear is a perception. Fear is actually not real. It's a perception. In fact, fear's perception is more powerful than the fear's actual reality. I want all of you to repeat this with me. The perception of fear, come on, all of you repeat with me. The perception of fear is more reality than actual reality. I'll give you an example. All of you take your hands like this, quickly. And imagine that's a snake. Now, I know you don't like snake, it's okay. But imagine that's a snake, and that is you. And the snake is coming towards you, okay? Normally, when the snake is coming towards you, many people get scared. My question is the fear of the actual snake or the image in your mind? Tell me in the chat window. Is the real snake scaring you more, or the idea of the snake biting you scaring you more? It's the idea, it's the perception, right? Perceptions are more powerful than reality. Example, let us say the snake actually bites you, okay? All of you take your hands like this. Imagine that's a snake and the snake actually bites you. Technically speaking, tell me, what is the pain that comes from a snake bite? How would you define it? Would it be as equal to the pain of a gun's bullet? Like if I shoot you, would it be as much pain as it comes from a snake bite? Would it be as much as I hit you with a hammer? Or if Bruce Lee punched you, would it be as hard as that? No, not really. How hard would be the pinch of a snake bite? Actually, only a needle. Like, has anybody ever got pricked by a needle? Raise your hands if you've ever been pricked by a needle. How does it feel when the needle pricks you? Like tuck, right? That's it. And it bleeds, yes. And there's a small hole when you get pricked by a needle. But that's it. That's the only pain that a snake is capable of giving you with its bite. In fact, 90% people who die out of a snake bite is not because of the poison. It's because of their fear. They go through a heart attack. Because then the snake bite goes through the entire body faster because of your fear, the blood pressure has gone high, the blood circulation has gone very strong, and the poison reaches the heart much faster. But if you remain calm, they say that snake bite is actually not very deadly, except few snakes in the world. You have enough time to go to the hospital and take care of yourself. But you need to remain calm. How many of you know this, by the way? Raise your hands, right? Now, just like this, everything in real life, which is fear, is just a perception, including positive things. Example, love. Everybody write down the word love in the chat window. How many of you fallen in love in your life? How many of you remember your first crush? Raise your hands. Okay, don't go into dreams now, okay? Just come back. Now, if you've ever fallen in love, the image that you have, the idea that you have about that person, is it as real as the experience of that person? And be very honest and give me a yes or no in the chat window. When you really meet the person and when you really go out for a date sometimes, is the experience as powerful as the idea of going out with that person for a date? Many times, it's not. Why? Because the perception of love is so strong, it can never match up with reality, right? So all of you repeat with me again. The perception of fear is more powerful and more reality than actual reality. Is that making sense? Here's another example. Fear of loss of different types. Let's say fear of breaking up in a relationship, and now people are not willing to go into another relationship because they have this fear of, I can't handle it again. Now, is that real or is that a perception? R for real, P for perception. Quickly tell me in the chat window. Is that real or is that perception that I can't handle it again? It's just a perception, right? And if you go through it again and again and again, you'll realize that it's normal. It's absolutely normal. It's a perception. The pain that you feel in a relationship breakup is more because of your own perception than the reality itself. I promise you that. Today, the dream outcome of this session would be, that I can change your perception of fear itself. How many of you would love to do that tonight? Type in yes, if I can completely change your perception of fear itself, right? But for that, today's program is going to be divided into 3 parts, okay? First part, everybody write down experience. So we're going to experience letting go of this whole perception of fear. I'll change your entire perspective of fear today. I promise you that. And doesn't matter what fear. Fear of losing someone who's died, fear of losing someone who's left you physically, fear of losing in an exam, fear of going for an interview. Doesn't matter what's your fear. We'll take care of all your fears today. Part 1, experience. Part 2, invitation. All of you write down the word invitation. In the part 2, I'm going to invite some of you to be with me for the rest of my life, to become platinum members with me, so that you will understand that you can continue this new level of perception with me for the rest of your life. for about 10 minutes. That will be there only for some specific people who wanted to know about Platinum and who want to join Platinum. So part 2 is invitation. Part 3, experience. So experience, invitation, experience. The third experience is even more powerful because the third experience is a closure of the first experience. It's like these two experiences together will powerfully make sure that you are able to handle all your fears in life. How many of you are okay to go through these 3 parts today? Experience, invitation of Platinum, and then experience. Now, some of you may say, but I'm not ready to join Platinum today. That's absolutely fine. You may join today, you may join tomorrow. How does it matter? You must be clear what is Platinum. How many of you are game with that? Type in game on if you're game on with the experience part of managing your fears in life today and now. Ready? Let's begin. So for the experience, what I'm about to do with you is a very powerful technique from a program in Platinum called as NLP. Everybody write down the word NLP. The full form is Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Some other day I'll tell you more details about it. Now in NLP, there's a particular lesson that I have got, and I've combined 2-3 lessons from NLP and I've created this experience for you. Write down what lessons have I combined. Now this is especially for my existing Platinum members and NLP members, for you to know what have I combined. Timeline therapy. 2, anchoring. And 3rd, VAK. Now, someday when you come to Platinum and to NLP, you'll understand all of this in detail. Don't worry. For now, I just wanted you to know that I've kind of combined some of these powerful lessons and I've created a beautiful experience for you. Good thing is, you don't need to know the technical parts of these lessons. You just need to experience it. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't need to know the recipe. I'm just going to cook the dish for you. You need to eat it, you need to feel it, and you need to experience it. Everybody game with that? Awesome. So here we go. Whenever we talk about managing fear, first we want to manage your perceptions of timeline. So take both your hands like this, everybody. Take both your hands like this. Okay? And now, with your left hand, take your left hand all the way there. Now on the screen, it may look like I'm doing my right hand because it's a mirror image of the camera, but I'm actually doing my left hand. So you also take your left hand and go all the way there. Perfect. Now that is called your past. What is it called? Your past. Okay. Bring it back. Take your hands all the way to your right, which is your right hand. So that's your future. Give me a thumbs up if that is clear to you right now. Past and future. Got it? Now, what do you do with this? I will tell you in a minute. In some time, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. I'm going to ask you to not only close your eyes, but I'm going to play some music in the background. I'm going to ask you to take your left hand away from you as per age. Okay? Tell me your current age in the chat window. Whatever is your age, 30, 40, 50, 150, whatever is the number. Tell me your current age. Now, when I tell you go in your past, you're going to take 50% of your age. So for an example, if you're 40, you're going to go 20, right? Then I'm going to say, okay, go back to 80% before. So let's say you go to 10 years of your age, then 5 years of your age, and then 1 year of your age. When you're at 1 year, your hand should be like this, a little stretched. Can everybody show me your hands quickly? How will your hands look? A little stretched, right? At that time, I'm going to ask you something. You have to answer my question loudly. While you're answering the question loudly, do not open your eyes. Remain with me. How many of you are okay with this? Because this is an experience. It's not a knowledge. It's not a lesson. Okay, it's an experience. So remain there. Then I'm going to ask you to stretch further backwards, which is from the time that you were not even born in your mother's womb. Then I'm going to take you to the time when you were not even in your mother's womb. You were God once upon a time. You were universe once upon a time. Before even being born. I'm going to take you to that point. Then I'm going to ask you some questions. You have to answer those questions about it. Everybody clear? Then I'm going to ask you to remember what you answered to me in that moment and slowly bring it back. So imagine your hands coming like this. So you see your hands like this? Hands are going to come back like this. As if you're bringing those memories, you're bringing that wisdom, you're bringing that realization, and you're going to bring it in your heart. So take your hands on your heart like this, your left hand. So you brought it all in your heart, right? Now you're going to take your right hand when I tell you to. And where are you going to go now? We are done with the past. So where are we going to go? Future. So like here we did 50% of your age. Here we're going to do double of your age. Okay. So if you're 40 now, you're going to go to 80. Then I'm going to do double again. So 80. So let's say you're going to go to 160 or 100. You'll go all the way till the end, till the time I say you've reached the age of, let's say, 99 or 100 years old. I'm going to ask you some questions at that time. You have to answer that loudly. Keep your eyes closed. Then I'm going to take you beyond the time of that. Probably the time when you've died in the future, and then you've become God again, and you've taken rebirth. So we're going to take you to that point. And you're going to remember all those experiences. And when I say come back, slowly, slowly, you're going to bring your hands back. Show me your hands, everybody. Slowly bring your hands back. And I'm going to remind you the age, like 99, then 80, then 40, then 30. And then you come back to this current age and bring your hands back in your heart. Everybody clear so far? Okay. Now you've got both your hands like this. So if your left hand was already here, your right hand is also here. And I'm now going to ask you to combine and remember what you remember from your past, what you remember from your future, and you're going to feel it. And I'm going to make you remember a little bit more and experience something more, just like DMP. And then I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And then we're going to write down all your fears. How many of you are okay to experience this? Okay. To start with, we want you to take your notepad. Take a blank page, take a notepad, please. I'm going to give you 1 minute. I want you to write down as many fears as you can. What are the fears that you have? Example, start with the sentence, I have fear of, and then below that, keep writing words, 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 or statements, statements, statements. Example, I have fear of my health getting spoiled. I have fear of I'll never lose weight. I have fear of dying. I have fear of something will happen to me. I have the fear of something will happen to my loved ones. I have the fear of somebody who loves me will leave me. I have the fear of nobody will love me in the future. I won't ever find a life partner. I have the fear of dying alone. I have the fear of staying alone at home. How many of you stay alone right now and you're scared every day? Type an I. And you'll be surprised there are many people like that here who stay alone and every day they experience fear in their life. So write down, I have the fear of staying alone. Then in the career area, some of you have that fear of selling. Some of you have the fear of giving an interview. Some of you are scared of your boss. Some of you are scared of conflicts. How many of you are scared of conflicts, fights? Jhagde nahi pasand aap logo ko. Okay, so maybe you're scared of that. So write it down. I'm scared of that. What are you scared of? In financial area, what are you scared of? I'm scared I will not be able to clear my debts. I'm scared I'll not be able to make enough money. I'm scared I will not be able to manage my monthly expenses. I'm scared that I will not be able to pay the next month EMI. I'm scared that I will not be able to give the best to my family. What is your biggest fear in health, relationships, career, and money? And trust me, we've got lots of fears. Write down all your fears one at a time in all 4 areas of life: health, relationships, career, and money. Fear of not being able to achieve your goal. Fear of public speaking. Fear of creating videos. Fear of having a child. Or a fear of, what if I don't become a parent? What's your biggest fear in your life? What if I'm a bad parent? What if I'm not able to do my best as a parent? What is your biggest fear? And you don't have one of them. You don't have 2 of them. You have multiple fears, right? How many fears have you written so far? If you're already married, maybe you have that fear of losing your life partner, fear of divorce, fear of not getting along in your marriage, fear of what will you do with people who are dominating you. Now, whatever number of fears you have written, out of these, I want you to select 3 to 5, 3 minimum, 5 maximum, biggest fears that you have. Because in your entire list, you will observe there are some fears which are the big ones. The rest are a symptoms of those fears. Like 80-20, right? 20% things gives you 80% results and 80% things give you 20% results. Just like that, 20% of your fears, which means about 3 to 5 of those, might be your biggest fears in life. What are those 3 to 5? Highlight them and write it in your notepad. And not only write it in your notepad, maybe tell me in the chat window as well. So I'm going to read your fears in the chat window. Fear of conflicts, fear of rejection, fear of losing my mother, fear of cancer, fear of dying, fear of disease, fear of failure, fear of not getting a job, fear of not making money, fear of betrayal, fear of being cheated by my partner, fear of not progressing in life, fear of anger, fear of conflicts, fear of weight loss. Okay, whatever your fears are, I promise you we will be able to take care of those fears today. But before we start managing that experience of fear, everybody write this down. I am clear. I want to get rid of this fear. I am clear. I want to get rid of this fear. If your intention is not clear, I can't help you. But if your intention is clear, today's session will be a game changer for you. Today's session will be a life changer for you. Like, all of you hold your hands like this. It's like your life is going in this direction so far. Today's session will take your life in another direction altogether. That's why I'm saying it'll be a life-changing decision. But for it, my contribution of this session is not enough. I need your contribution of a very clear intention that you want to get rid of this fear today. How many of you are okay with that? Okay. So what are we going to do with this fear? Are we going to completely remove it? No. Does it mean that whatever you are getting scared of will never happen in your life? Give me yes or no in the chat window. Is whatever we are going to get rid of as an emotion, is it never going to happen? No, it's going to happen one day, right? So what are we really going to change? Are we going to change reality, or are we going to change the perception of fear? What are we really going to change? We're going to change the perception of fear, because what did I tell you? We are not actually scared of reality. Reality we can handle. It's our perception in our mind that we can't handle. I'll give you a very simple example. All of you come to the gallery view, please. And I'll now give you a positive example of perception again, like love. How many people here, by the way, are you on the gallery view? Can you see each other? You can? Okay, good. How many of you get tickled? Gudgudi hoti hai kitne logo ko yahan pe haath utao? Like you get so tickled that you can't handle people coming close to you. Raise your hands if you get that tickled. Okay. All of you lower your zoom hand. Lower your zoom hand. So I can only have those people. Those people who get tickled, keep your hands up, your zoom hand up. The rest of you lower your zoom hand. So we can only see those people who get tickled. Quickly. Quick. सब लोग हाथ नीचे करो. जो लोगों को गुदगुदी होती है सिर्फ वही लोग हाथ ऊपर करेंगे. बाकी सब लोग हाथ नीचे कर लो. Okay, good. So all these people who've got their zoom hands up, that means you get tickled. Physically हाथ उठा लो एक बार, just to confirm. Okay, yes. So now, all of you take your hands like this. Take your hands like this. Just look at all those people जिनको गुदगुदी होती है. Look at those people. And now go towards them like this. And go towards them. And I want those people who get tickled, imagine somebody's coming at your tummy and doing this right now. And somebody's doing it below your feet. And somebody's doing it on your neck. And somebody's doing it in your nose. Feel it. Now observe. How many of you can see there are some people who are getting really ticklish right now? Raise your hands if you can see that. Right? Now, why is it happening? Let's confirm, okay? I'm going to unmute those people who actually felt the tickle as if we are doing it for you. Unmute and say yes if you actually felt that somebody's tickling you.
Yes.
Did we physically touch anybody? No. So why did they feel tickled? Is it reality or is it perception? Type it in the chat window. R for reality or P for perception? It's a perception. So let's learn how to take control of that fear perception today once and for all. Okay? So get ready. I'm now going to ask you to sit straight first. My video is going to go off. I need you also now to close your eyes. And after you close your eyes, I'm going to start some music. Take a deep breath, center your energy. Is my voice and music both clear to you? Just give me a quick thumbs up. Okay, perfect. Now, both your hands together on your heart first. Indu, just give me quick feedback if my voice and music both is clear.
Yes,
sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, both your hands on your chest. And now take your left hand and go a little towards your left. And as you go a little towards your left, imagine that now you've reached that part of your life where you are half your age today. What's that age? Say it loudly. What's your age right now? Okay. Now let's go another 10 years behind. Take your hands towards your left. As you're going more towards your left, I want you to imagine what's your age right now. Tell me your age. Say it loudly. And now I want you to go further behind and go to a point where you were just 5 years old. 5 years old. How did you look? What was your body language like? How did your hair look? What was your height? What was your favorite color? No need to type anything in the chat window, by the way. Keep your eyes closed and focus on me. Now go all the way down to 1 year old. Now stay there. And now, at the age of 1, I want you to imagine something. Somebody died in your neighborhood and you are just 1 year old. What is your perception about fear right now? How are you feeling about fear right now? Are you scared of it? And there are some rituals going on in the neighbor. Is that depressing you? What are you thinking about what's happening in the neighbor's house? And you're just 1 year old, remember. What's your perception? What are you feeling about death? And children always speak totla at the age of 1, remember? So I want you to remove your tongue and say the word death. Come on, I want to see you on the video. Remove your tongue and say death. Say it again, death. And I want you to imagine that you're giggling at the age of 1. And as you're giggling at the age of 1, how are you feeling about death? How are you feeling about losing a job? How are you feeling about losing pencil? How are you feeling about a person breaking up with you? Imagine your size at the age of 1 and you're thinking about romance and breaking up. Now, I want you to reverse yourself and go to the time when you were in your mother's womb. And in your mother's womb, where you were simply a tiny tadpole, small speck, when you were just born. What's your perception of fear here? Are you fear of having any survival right now? Do you have any fear of nourishment? Do you have any fear of not being born? Now I want you to go reverse to the time when you were not even born and you were universe once upon a time. Go to that time. And now imagine you are universe. You are the entire Brahmand. You are God. You are universe. You're not born yet. What's your perception about fear? And what's your perception about death? And what's your perception about losing money? And what's your perception about sickness? And what's your perception about losing people? And what's your perception about losing career opportunities? I want you to take the wisdom of the universe. Slowly bring your hands back in your mother's womb. And this time remain in your mother's womb and remember the wisdom when you were the universe. And now bring your hands a little closer to the time when you were 1 year old. And remember how you felt as the universe in your mother's womb and even as 1 year old. And as you were 1 year old, remember as a child how you felt about fear and say the word death. And now bring your hands closer when you were 5 years old. And when you were 5 years old, how do you perceive losing a job? What's your perception of breaking up? You remember you used to make best friends and lose best friends and make best friends every day. What's your perception about loss? Bring that wisdom, that innocence of the child slowly closer towards you, closer towards you, closer towards you. And now put it in your heart. Now take a deep breath. And remember all that wisdom, all that innocence of a 1-year-old, of a 5-year-old, and the wisdom of the universe itself. And say the word again, depth. 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 And now, I want you to combine the wisdom, the innocence of that child with the person who is today's age. What's your age today? And if this person had the innocence of the 1-year-old and the 5-year-old and the universe, how does this person feel about death? How does this person feel about a job, a broken relationship, losing money, along with the wisdom of the universe, along with the 1-year-old wisdom? Feel it. And now, take your right hand and go towards your right. And as you're going towards your right, double your age. And as you're doubling your age, I want you to imagine when you're 80 years old, 80, what would be your perception about death? What would be your perception about losing a job when you're retired? What would be your perception about losing money when you're financially free? Now I want you to take yourself towards 90, 95, 99. And now as you are at 99, once again, I want you to ask yourself, how do you feel about death at the age of 99? Are you scared of it? Or are you maybe waiting for it? At the age of 99, at the age of 100, 110, go further. When your bones are weak, you're not able to walk, organs are not functioning properly, what do you think about death? And now imagine something beautiful. Imagine waiting for it as if it's a restart. And now go further towards your right and imagine you've left this earth. And now you are reborn. And when you are reborn as a child in a new family, is it something bad or is it a restart? So I want you to repeat with me. My death is my restart. And now imagine being in another family like a baby, being pampered by somebody else. And imagine being in a new diaper with artificial intelligence technology in the future. What's your perception about death after a restart? Now I want you to bring that wisdom from that time to the time you were 99. Bring it to the point at the age of 99 when you remembered as a matured, wise person what is death. And now bring it to the age of 80. And now bring it to the age of 40. And now bring it to today's age and bring it in your heart. And now combine the feelings of the future you at the age of 99, at the age of 100, and combine the feelings with your left hand of the person who was 1 year old, Combine the innocence of the 1-year-old, combine the beautiful wisdom of the 99-year-old you. And now ask yourself, how do I feel about death? Now think about all your fears. But this time, think about it from the 1-year-old's wisdom and the 99-year-old's wisdom with a restart. How do you feel? Now slowly open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, I want you to repeat with me. I'm sorry, dear fear. I'm sorry, dear death. Remove your tongue and say it again, death. I'm sorry for misunderstanding you. Please forgive me for not realizing you are always here to give me a restart. Dear Beth, please forgive me for misunderstanding you. Thank you for always giving me a restart. Dear Beth, I love you. I know you are a sweetheart giving me a restart. Say it again, you are a sweetheart giving me a restart. Now, close your eyes one more time. And I want you to think about a past of your life where every time you failed, every time you lost someone, every time you lost something, something new started. Some restart happened. I want you to remember that restart and feel good about it, giving it gratitude for the first time. Open your eyes. And now I want you to take your notepads and I want you to quickly read something with me loudly. You still have all your fears with you, the list of fears? Okay. I want you to read with me loudly one at a time. Take one fear at a time and read with me. If this is how I feel about death, come on, remove your tongue and say that again. Death. If this is how I feel about death, how do I feel about this fear? Then read the second one. If this is how I feel about death, how do I feel about this fear? My video is off. Take one fear at a time and keep reading it. Go. If this is what I feel about death, then how do I feel about losing a job? If this is how I feel about death, then how do I feel about someone leaving me? If this is how I feel about death, then how do I feel about Fear of interviews. Ask yourself. Now listen up. Once again, here is what we are going to do. I want you to quickly take your shoulders the way I'm doing it. Read one fear at a time and say, so what? Okay, so for an example, okay, if I lose money, so what? If I don't get a job for some time, so what? Take one fear at a time and properly pick up your shoulder like this and say, so what? And do it properly. I'm watching you on the video. My video is going off. I'm watching you on the gallery view. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, come on. So what? Come on, say it again. Take your shoulders up again. Say, so what? Now, take a seat. What I want you to do is close your eyes and listen to the song. I'm going to switch off my video again, and I want you to repeat with me. Every fear of loss is a restart. Remove your tongue and say, death is a restart. Isn't it a restart? And what do we sing on a restart? Think about all your fears and think about a restart. But keep your eyes closed, Suparna. No cheating.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
And now when you think of fear, how do you feel?
Happy birthday to you.
And once again, say, so what? Pick up your shoulders, say, so what? Once again, come on, say, so what? Once again, say, so what? Once again, say, so what? All right. All of you on mute and give me one word. How are you feeling about your fears? Here we go.
Awesome. Please, I feel so excited.
Amazing. So what?
What?
I have that
What?
Nice.
What?
Tree
Amazing. Okay, so question. Write down in the one word in the chat window first. I'm opening up my chat to all of you. How are you feeling right now about your fears? And I would like some of you to raise your virtual Zoom hand to share how are you feeling after this exercise and how do you feel about death? And how many of you realizing that the older we are, actually life gets more difficult or less difficult? Show me your hands. The older we are, life gets more difficult or less? It gets more difficult, doesn't it? And then many times people are actually waiting to go. How many of you agree? Like, I remember that day I was driving by in Pune city in a particular place, And there was this one lady sitting on the edge of her house, just outside the house. And I think she must be about 90, 95 looking at her body language. And she was just sitting outside. And I and Indu were talking, what is she doing there? And both of us ended up saying, just waiting. How many of you agree? Just waiting. So when someone like this goes through at that age, trust me and tell me one thing. Is that something bad happening to them when they go, or is that a restart? Tell me R for restart if you agree that's a restart. Right? And when they die, by the way, as per law of physics, as per law of energy, energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be transformed from one form to another form, right? Which means you cannot really die, you're just transformed into a new body, some new life. So here's an example. Can all of you remember somebody who died in your family? Your grandmother, your grandfather, somebody whom you miss maybe. Tell me, who do you miss? Tell me who left in your past, in your family, and you miss that person. Okay, so here's a question. Let us say that the person who died from your family got rebirth as Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji. Do you have a problem with that? इतने लोगों को उन्होंने help की. He helped so many millions of people. Do you have a problem? That person dying from your family and becoming Shri Shri Ravi Shankar? No. What if that person became Ramdev Baba? Do you have a problem with that? What if that person became Sadhguru? Do you have an issue with that? What if that person became Mitesh Khatri and teaching people about fear of death and manifestation? Do you have a problem with that? Listen, somebody in your family must have died 50, 60 years ago. And how do you know that I'm not that part of your family? Maybe I am. Do you have a problem with me having a restart? No. So say it again. Death is a sweetheart giving me a restart. But is death only of the body? Death is also of a job. Death is also of a relationship. Death is also of an interview, of an opportunity, of a business sometimes. But I think every death, everyone say it again, death is a sweetheart giving us what? Just a restart. How many of you agree with that? So how many of you are willing to let people have a restart? Who can you start with giving a restart? Who? Yeah, how about yourself? All right, so I want some of you to share, how are you feeling? Because I have one more experience for you to close this experience of death, of all your fears in one go. There's one word which I want to anchor you with. It'll blow your mind and it'll remain with you for the rest of your life. And it'll not only change your perspective, it'll give you an elevated perspective, a higher perspective of any fear of loss from today. But before that, I want some of you to share your experience. How did you feel? And by the way, did anybody have any tears during this exercise? Okay, let's find out what happened. Okay, so starting with Nalini, go ahead. What did you feel in this exercise? Yes, Nalini, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So, this is in 10 weeks. I did this twice. Recently,
Oh,
I
because you've
joined
done
AL.
through the course
Yeah,
also.
I did ALOA. So there, one day I was feeling very anxious about my new business that I've started.
Right.
So I felt like uh, suddenly I was going through, like you have said, take every lesson one at a time. And I was
Right.
going, and then suddenly that day I felt like I have to jump to this session. I am having fear and
Okay.
I can't deal with it right now. And then I went through this lesson. And then from that day, whenever I have even bit of anxiety, I'm like, it's nothing.
Good.
I can just die at this moment. So
Beautiful.
every night when I sleep, I just leave everything behind. There is one audio of yours that I listen to and sleep, which says everything, good or bad, I just leave it here.
Yes.
I
Tonight
just
is the best night of my life, even if it is the last
yeah,
night of my life. My life
yeah,
is whole and complete, irrelevant of what I have or what I don't.
right. So
Right?
when I feel good, those also I leave it there, and when I feel bad, those also I leave
Beautiful.
it there.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so today again, when I went through this, I'll take short time, but
30 seconds, ma'am.
just 3 days ago, my nani just called us and said, I wanna इस बार तुम लोग के साथ दुर्गा पूजा घूमना चाहती हूँ, मुझे लेने आ जाओ. And when you were saying about death and people waiting,
Right.
no, I felt like, oh yes. I mean, it's not just everyone has to die, right?
Yes.
Everyone has to die, but it's that age that makes people very closer to that
True.
feeling. How about we also, every moment, if we remember this, it's very easy to live.
Beautiful. Congratulations, Nalini. And thank you for doing this again, because now you realize that these things are very slippery. You can do it once and the fear can come back. But if you do it again, then you're reconditioning yourself to remain at a higher frequency, right? Awesome.
Yeah, and it's not that it goes away. It keeps coming back. It's
I
like
am glad.
it's an everyday work.
I'm glad. All of you on
Yeah.
mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for taking control of all your fears.
Congratulations for taking control all
Taking
of
control of all your fears.
By the way, does she look like a person who had anxiety? ऐसा देख के लग रहा है? Right? This is what I mean by upgrading yourself as a person. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, and Devyani, go for it. Yes, Devyani ji, what would you want to share? How did you feel during the exercise?
Actually, it's a good exercise. I was remember like my daughter. She had an accident as the age of 20, and it was a horrible accident. She just died in 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, and the
Right.
person who with her is a boyfriend, and he just left her like in that situation, and nobody helps her in that time. I even don't know about it to like her accident was happening and all.
Right.
And that guy was like came back and
So now
someone
all of that is
suddenly
in the
came to her
past.
house.
But now when you thought of that as a 1-year-old baby, as a universe, when you thought of it when you are 99 years old and when you're 100 years old and when you're reborn in another family, when you brought all that wisdom together in your heart at this age, combining all that from your past and the future, and then when you thought about this, how are you
Now
feeling
I
now?
feel, yeah, that will happens. But still like something going on in my mind to like vibe with like my angel, my daughter, because she was like very young.
Right.
So like that one is not coming out from like all of us mind. So whatever happens, it's like
So are
it's
you so you're not happy for her restart?
I am happy for her restart.
No, you're not
Yeah.
happy for a restart. So here's an example. What if she has been promoted as a real angel and she's the one taking care of some people in the world?
That's right. Yeah.
So then you're not happy for her restart. If she was right now not in India, if she was in US as a promotion in a job, you would have been happy for her, right?
Yeah, of course.
Then
Yeah.
why not happy for her if she's an angel today?
I am happy now.
But
After
yeah,
your
now
session,
that's
yeah.
good. Because
This
otherwise,
has-
every time you say why she had to go, you're not happy for her restart.
No, I am happy for her restart.
That's good. Because every
Now-
time you now say, I'm happy for her restart, you are allowing her to move on.
Right. Yeah.
But more importantly, you're not allowing her to move on. She's very smart. She's already moved on.
Yeah. She
She's
moved
already
on.
an angel.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
बुद्धू
She
तो
is
हम
angel.
लोग हैं.
Yeah.
We are the ones asking questions why.
That's
We
right.
are
Yeah.
remaining in our perceptions. So by letting her go and becoming an angel, you are now allowing yourself to become an angel to manifest what you want today. So
I want
more
to
than
just-
her restart, I think it's your restart.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So what are the goals that you've not been manifesting? What are the things that you've not been manifesting in your life because of all this sadness, all this grief that you're not been letting go of because of always thinking of it like a 40-year-old instead of a 1-year-old, instead of a 99-year-old?
Yeah, but like what happens to I am recover, I am out of that, but like my husband is not out of that.
Good. Next time he's not out of that, come and tell him to watch this video again.
Yeah, I will.
And,
Yeah.
and give him a tapu and tell him to let his daughter have a restart.
Yeah, I will.
But more
I will-
importantly, if you
You
are
too.
peaceful and you're thinking about your daughter's death and you are able to experience that you're happy for her restart, your energy will get transferred to your husband.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But if you're crying and you have that little girl like, why my daughter is going, then obviously he's going to cry.
Yeah.
Does that make
Right.
sense? Like right now, when
That,
you told me about your daughter, did you see any sadness on my face? Did I say, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss? Did I say that?
no. No.
I'm not from the ordinary world. I'm from the magical world where I know that this is a restart.
That's
So
right.
I'm
Yeah.
very happy for your daughter that she has become an angel. We are the ones stuck in this world playing with our perceptions.
Yeah.
She's the one
That's
having fun, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
should I be happy for her or should I be sad for her?
Happy for her.
I am very happy for her.
Yeah. I'm happy for her too.
And I'm sure she must be laughing from there thinking, what, mom, you're still crying? When I was alive, you used to cry then also. I'm having fun now, you're
that
crying
was
now also.
that was her last word.
See,
When
there
she
you
was
go.
sleeping, she just told me, "Why you are crying, mom?"
There you go.
That's her last word. Yes.
So then
Yeah.
listen to that and now let her have a restart. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for a restart.
This is amazing.
Congratulations for a restart.
All of you on mute and tell me if that made sense to you.
Congratulations.
It makes a lot of sense.
All right. Awesome. So with that, time for your next experience about death so that we can make it even more powerful. Are you ready for one more experience? Type in yes in the chat window if you're ready for one more experience. And as promised, I want to now invite some of you to be part of Platinum. Take 10 minutes for that, and I'll tell you why. Did you remember what Nalini said, that she did it 10 days ago, had that fear coming back to some extent, and now she did it again, and today's the energy is back. Did you remember right now I was talking to this lady here, and if she doesn't allow that restart to herself continuously, this fear can come back. How many of you agree with that? That is why I created Platinum. Platinum is not a course. It's about being with me forever so that you can have a community of coaching where we can learn and remain on higher frequency every single day. And it doesn't mean that your frequency won't go down, but when it goes down, I will be there for you and the Platinum family will be there for you. How many of you would love to relate with me as your life coach? Type in coach in the chat window. If you would love to relate with me, now if everybody doesn't, that's okay because not everybody can relate to me as your coach. But if you can, whether you're joining Platinum today or tomorrow, type in the word coach in the chat window. Take your notepad, take a blank page, and I want you to quickly write down what are you getting as part of Platinum membership. The first thing you get as part of Platinum membership is 2 support calls every single day for the rest of your life. When you're going through grief, when you're going through loss, when you're going through problems in your life, you need support. When you have recovered, you need support to keep remaining that higher frequency every day. 2 support calls, one in the morning, one in the evening on Zoom, every day on video. My Platinum facilitators are there to take care of you. You take care of them, they take care of you as a team. Twice every day for the rest of your life. That itself is valued at 5 lakhs for the rest of your life. Next, all Platinum courses will be included for you for the rest of your life. More than 21 lakhs of courses. Tomorrow, in fact, day after tomorrow, on Saturday morning, we are doing our first AI course for only Platinum members. I personally have invested more than 28 lakhs to learn that, something that I'm going to teach my Platinum members on Saturday morning. Platinum coaching for health, relationships, career, and money to make sure that you're able to succeed in every area of your life. That is why this is valued at 50 lakhs because I personally coach people one-on-one for these 4 areas. 3 months personal coaching at 50 lakhs. Celebrities work with us today. But you don't have to pay 50 lakhs. I have just one small condition. The same 50 lakhs coaching that I give to celebrities, I will give it to you. One small condition. I can't do it one-on-one. It has to be together as a family, which means you will be together as a group on Zoom and you and the whole family will be there together and I will be guiding all of you together. Type in together in the chat window if you're happy to be guided together rather than having that 50 lakhs investment of one-on-one. Lifetime access to IMK, which is to me and to Indu. Platinum mentors, my mentors who have trained me in my life. Every year, I invest about 1 crore to bring those mentors to Platinum members so you don't have to spend money to go and meet them. People like Jack Canfield, people like Dr. John DeMartini, people like Dr. Joe Vitale. We bring them to Platinum by investing money so that you can learn from them. Next is Mitesh AI coaching. Now, this is very, very special. For 6 months, you will get personal coaching free with my clone, with Mitesh AI. And the reason this is for 6 months free, because after that, it's charged at a minimum monthly subscription of less than DMP fees every month. Because this is a kind of a mobile service, which even we have to pay to that company as a monthly AI cloning service. Mitesh AI will be available to you 24/7 for the next 6 months, where you can literally have personal coaching with me every day. Now, when you add the value of this entire program, it goes to 1.76 crores. But that's not what you're going to pay today. You're going to pay this one small fees that you see over here in the chat window on the screen, which is 399,200. We are soon increasing this fees to 5 lakhs because we are adding some extraordinary courses and support system to Platinum very soon in the future. Once that fees goes up to 5 lakhs, this fees will never come back. So take advantage of this now. Some of you who are inspired and want to be with us for the rest of your life with a Platinum community, Platinum family, this is your chance. There are 2 ways in which you can join. Point number 1, you can use a block link where you can pay 15,000 rupees right now. Balance fees you can pay in 7 days. For 7 days, you can block this entire bonus so that in case we raise our fees within the next 1 week to 5 lakhs, you will not be impacted. But the blocking amount will remain only for 7 days. If you cannot pay the balance fees without 7 days, you can then take any other course in return of that 15,000 rupees. Or you can make the complete payment right now using the full payment link now. So this is a total understanding of what Platinum has included. I'll share a couple of quick results with you of Platinum. This is Shankar. He says he cleared his loan of 60 lakhs in 1 year and got his dream job after joining Platinum. He saved his life from a train accident. He got an offer from his dream job. He resolved his property dispute in just 1 year, which was stuck for many, many years. These are the kind of results people are getting by joining Platinum within 1 year. Not just that. On a regular period of every Friday, all of you will be meeting me personally. Platinum members meet me every Friday, where I personally meet all of you on Zoom. And every Friday, we push you to achieve your health, relationships, career, and money goals step by step. Okay? So this is the entire understanding of what is included in Platinum. Now the final experience of Fear. Are you ready for the final experience? All right. Take a seat. If some of you are standing, take a seat. Let go of your notepads for now. I'm going to switch off my video and I want you to keep your hands on your heart. Close your eyes. Relax your energy. Now focus on your breathing. You will be so silent that you can hear your breathing. Breathe and be so silent that you can hear your breathing. Focus on your breathing. Now repeat with me. I am sorry, dear Fear, for hating you. I'm sorry, dear Fear, for misunderstanding you. I'm sorry, dear Fear, for not realizing you are supporting me, not destroying. Please forgive me for not realizing that every time I needed a restart, you always gave me a restart. Instead of saying thank you to you, I have been scared of you. Just because you look ugly. You come during difficult times, during ugly times. But the fact is, in your heart, you're a sweetheart, giving me a restart. Please forgive me for judging you for your looks. Please forgive me for judging you, for the times when you come. I now declare I love you. And from now on, whenever you come in my life, either through failure of work or health, or a person leaving me, or someone dying, I promise I will let you happen. I will let you give me a restart gracefully. Gracefully. I will allow fear gracefully. I will allow restart gracefully. I promise to live gracefully. I promise to die gracefully. I refuse to be that person who is begging to live before die. I refuse to be that person who's begging when someone tells me to leave a job. I refuse to be that person who's begging for love when someone is leaving me. Because now I understand. Dear death of my health, of my relationships, of my career, or my financial life. Every time you come in my life, it is just a restart. And I now promise myself to go through it gracefully. I promise to live gracefully. I promise to leave gracefully. I will leave this earth gracefully. I will lose a job gracefully. I will lose a relationship gracefully. Anything I lose from now, I will lose gracefully. And I will allow people to leave gracefully. Do you promise that? Now, with your hands on your heart, I'm going to play a song which is an Hindi song. Just be with it for a few seconds. Listen to the words. And for the first time, allow loss gracefully. Because every loss is just a restart. Keep your eyes closed. Gracefully. Walk with grace, sleep with grace, live with grace, live with grace. Think about fear as if fear is looking in your eyes. And for the first time, instead of hating it, love it. And think of this. Gracefully. Say the word gracefully. And for a few seconds, stay in that silence and realize that even silence can be handled gracefully. Feel it gracefully. Don't be scared of being alone. Live it gracefully. I'm going to be silent for a few seconds. Breathe, live gracefully. Say the word again, gracefully. 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 Slowly open your eyes. Unmute. And say the word gracefully.
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 Living life
Gracefully, gracefully, gracefully.
is all gracefully. Everything gracefully.
How many of you promise to go through life gracefully? And how many of you also promise to go to death gracefully? And if you leave a job, gracefully. And if someone leaves you, gracefully. And if you have to leave someone, gracefully. And if something has to die, gracefully. And if you have to die, gracefully. How many of you promise? Make that promise to yourself that you're going to live life gracefully. You're going to let people live life gracefully. That is why many times when people tell me someone died in my family, I say, gracefully. Let them go gracefully. You live gracefully. All right. With that, anybody wants to share anything, you're welcome to raise your hands. All I can say is thank you for being with me today. And if I have been able to help you let go of your fears, please live life gracefully. I want to thank all of you for giving me this beautiful opportunity. And I want you to know that I am able to live life gracefully because many times you give me the opportunity to help you handle your fears. I have become who I have become today only because you have given me the opportunity to teach, to become a coach. So thank you. I love you. And thank you. I mean it. Let's start some sharing. Starting with Aditi. Yes, Aditi, go for it. What do you want to share?
So, sir, I have been like,
Aditi, your voice is echoing.
I'm so, so I was going through, am I audible, sir?
Yes, now you are. Now you are.
So, like, I have been in a relationship like from past 4 years. Like, I never thought ki this person will leave me ever in my life. And nothing was happened, no cheating, nothing. But we are not designed to be like with each other.
Right.
And because of that, I was facing a lot of issues, like my health issues. Like I got PCOD, I got thyroid, I got
Right.
insulin resistance. And like few months back, I have realized I have to stop this, like, for myself.
That's
And
good.
I've stopped, like, I cured my PCOD
Wow.
naturally. I cured thyroid. And now I'm focusing on myself. Like last time I told you, I have made like 50,000 in just 1 week.
Wow. Amazing. Congratulations.
Happening, and I am manifesting by the end of this like year. I'm going to be part of your manifestation
Looking
plan with
forward to
my
that.
own money.
Definitely.
Platinum
Definitely.
class with
Definitely.
my own money for sure. I'm just 22. I'm manifesting that by just the
It
end
will
of
happen.
for sure going to be in a platinum class.
Thank you, Aditi. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for living life gracefully.
Congrats, Aditi.
Congratulations for living life gracefully.
Going to Sayan. Yes, Sayan, go for it. What do you want to share?
Mitesh, I can't tell you, like, you are like Krishna in my life. Thank you so much. I can't tell you at exactly, 8:30, 7:30. I was miserable. Sorry to say, cancel.
Sure.
I was, I was terrible. My frequency was extremely low because I was like, people were leaving me. I know I had this perception that people are getting bored of me.
Right.
I might not be interesting enough for somebody to stay out. Like, it, everybody was like, not sort of talking to me or leaving me or having fights or something. But now I have realized it's all a restart for somebody better,
Yes.
for some better people to come in my
Beautiful.
life. I can't tell you, Mitesh, how you have changed my frequency. I can't
Thank you.
tell you. I was miserable. Cancel.
Thank you for restarting because you're
Thank,
part of our energy. Your restart is our restart. So congratulations. Thank you.
thank you. Natmastak ho gaya
Thank you.
aapko
Thank you.
pranam. Thank you.
All of you on mute, give him a high five. Congratulations for a magical restart.
Congratulations for a magical restart.
Wait, does it look like he was upset or sad 1 hour ago? No, now he's a totally different person now, right? All right, let's go to the next one. And we've got so many hands are going so fast, it's getting difficult sometimes for me to choose. Okay, Jyoti, go for it. Yes, what do you want to share?
Actually trying to connect since last 3 days, but I'm not able to. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can say today I was the lucky one to come onto the session. I was desperately waiting to join this session. Basically, I want to say one thing. Today's life, things have become very unpredictable. People are dying at the age of 20,
Right.
30, 40. So, because of that reason, at times the fear really comes in whether till when are we really going to
Right.
live? We don't know. We don't have natural things around to live
Mm,
with. So, that is the fear basically I had.
I understand.
As well as I have my mother, she's quite old. And if you remember the last time, I did say that we saved her by magic water.
Right.
She's absolutely healed.
That's amazing.
So basically, this is the fear which I had. Like, I don't know till when I live. But life is unpredictable. I just want to get off the fear and I'm
That's
ready
good.
to
So
welcome
tonight,
it anytime.
are you ready to live it gracefully now?
Yes, 100%.
Amazing. Amazing. Congratulations. All of you on
Thank you
mute, give her a
so
high
much.
five. Congratulations for living life gracefully.
Hi.
Congratulations, Jyoti, for living life.
Congratulations for living life.
And here we go. Going next to Noel. Yes, Noel, go for it. What do you want to share? I have unmuted you. Go for it, buddy. Wait, let me try again. You got it.
Can you see this?
I can see this.
This is your 369 I was doing
Okay.
right before when we were waiting. And
Right.
this is all my fears. And I've been
Wow.
doing DMP, I think, for so Raj Shamani's third podcast, Tab se.
Right. Right.
And it's just, I don't know. I cleared my EFT blocks, I cleared my fears also. And sometimes we have the fear of intimacy
Right.
because of my whole past that I've had. Gotten over it. Even if I get rejected by girls today or rejected by a job today or a career opportunity, ठीक है.
Wow. I
It's
like
as
that.
simple as that.
Amazing. Go through it gracefully. Congratulations. Thank you, Noel, for sharing that.
So
All of you on
positive.
mute. Thank you. Give him a high five. Congratulations for living life gracefully. The next one, and here we go to Krishna. Yes, Krishna. What do you want to share? I have unmuted you. Go for it. Yes, Krishna.
Oh
Bolo.
my God. It is unbelievable that, like, you taken my name and manifesting it that you take my name.
Okay.
It was like, एक मन में से जो बोझ है वो उतर गया है. Like, I can't believe I have goosebumps. Like, I'm so fearful. like towards my look, like how I look, how I will speak in front of like everyone, and like I join the meetings, but I never
Right.
switch on my video. Like I'm so fearful, like what others like feel about me.
What will they
But
think about you?
now, so what like
That's
it's
amazing.
changing me, and thank you so much for like it is like rebirth for me. It's like literally thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for taking care of yourself, and thank you for that beautiful restart. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for a magical restart.
Congratulations for
Congratulations,
Krishna, for a magical
Krishna.
restart.
Magical restart.
Let's go to a couple of more sharings for the day. And here we go, Sumit. Yes, Sumit, what do you want to share? Go for it. Yes.
Sir, namaste. How are you?
Namaste. I'm good. Bolo.
Feeling much better. You know it.
Yep.
A few days ago, जो हुआ मेरे साथ, I lost my job and all that stuff. But उस दिन आपने पैटर्न चेंज किए थे प्लैटिनम कॉल में, और आज you won't believe, अभी ठीक है, पुराने पैटर्न्स होते हैं, वापस चले आता है इंसान.
Right.
अभी की कॉल से पहले मैं मम्मी से बात कर रहा हूँ कि मम्मी, अगर बैकअप में मुझे इंडिया वापस आना पड़ा, संभाल लोगे ना यार. नाउ शी इज 78 years old, और मैं अपने आप को अंदर से कह रहा हूँ यार, क्यों यार इस एज में ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है यार. बट अभी आपके अभी इस सेशन के बाद कोई नहीं यार, अगर कुछ नहीं भी है तो कुछ और कर लेंगे यार, ऐसा क्या हो गया.
Amazing. Congratulations.
इतने
That's
भी
the
गए
kind of
गुजरे नहीं है
confidence we
यार,
need to have.
इतने भी गए गुजरे नहीं है, अच्छा खासा दिमाग है, सब है, ऊपर वाला है, आप हो, सब है.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go through it gracefully. Amazing. Love you
सच
for
में,
that.
सच में.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sumit. All of you on mute, give him a high five. Congratulations for a magical life.
Congratulations for
Congratulations
magical life.
Magical life.
All right. And let's go to the next one. Gomti. Yes, Gomti. What would you like to share? Let me unmute you again. Got it. Bolo.
Yes, Mitesh, I was at work and, accidentally I thought, there's this session and
Right.
I have the fear of not being able to give for my child or losing everything that I have. And today's session, I can't explain to you how light I feel. I feel so light inside, and thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
feel so
Thank you.
light, so light-hearted, and deep, deep, deep gratitude to
Thank you.
what you've done, Mitesh.
Thank you
More
very
power
much.
to you. Thank you.
Thank you. All of you on mute, give her a high five. Congratulations for a magical restart.
Congratulations for a
Magical restart.
And here we go to Pooja. Yes, Pooja, go for it. Yes. Let me unmute you again. Wait. Got it. Bolo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hi. How are
Hi,
you?
Bolo. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's 3 a.m. and I'm here. So
Oh boy.
thank you very much,
You
first of
woke up
all.
for this session?
Yes.
Wow, that
I
is
so much
amazing.
wanted to talk to you, Mitesh. I have got no words. And when you were picking up others, I was like, Mitesh, I want to talk to you. Mitesh, I want to talk to you. So thank you for
Thank you.
hearing my message
Most
energetically. Thank you so much. I actually needed this today. I
I'm
am
glad.
also dropped you and Induji a message. You know what all is happening. I have given a full life update, but the fear was definitely kicking in. And thank you very much for arranging the session, doing the session, and I'll still wait for your message to come on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I need your guidance on one
Definitely.
thing, please.
We'll be responding to all community messages. I was traveling today,
I
so
know,
probably because of
you
that, I
guys
didn't see
always
it.
do. No,
Yes,
no, I know. I can't tell you. If anyone who hasn't joined Platinum, I must say this. I'm sorry, I'm not. This is not affiliation or anything, but you're one of the best coach
Thank you, Pooja.
I have ever worked with. Like, I'm not worried that you're gonna not respond, because I know you will, and because you are the only coach who responds, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Looking forward
People
to
don't
connecting
serve
with
the
you in the
way you
weekly call
serve.
again.
So
Thank you.
lots of love. Thank
Love
you.
to you too. All of you on mute, give her a
Thank
high five. Congratulations for a magical restart.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for a magical restart.
I don't know. I was going to end the call, but I feel like there is energy for a couple of more people. How many of you are okay if I take a couple of more sharings? I just want to hear people feeling comfortable with their fears and having a good restart. Okay, going to Vaibhavi. Is that Vaibhavi or is that Khushi? I know your name is Khushi.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
My
go
name
ahead.
is Khushi.
Yes, go ahead, Khushi.
First of all, sorry, sir. Please, sorry, sir.
For what?
Because
फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने जब एडवांस लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन किया था, तब मैंने आपके एक भी रूल फॉलो नहीं किया, तो सर रियली
कोई
रियली
बात
सॉरी। लेकिन मुझे आज पछतावा आ रहा है कि मैंने क्यों नहीं किया वो। ऐसा हाथ कुछ कांप रहे मेरे हाथ कि मैं कौन से मुंह से आपसे वो बात कर रही हूँ, मतलब। और आज मेरी लाइफ में इतना इतना चेंज आ गया है। मैं पब्लिक स्पीकिंग से बहुत ज्यादा डरती हूँ, अभी भी मेरे हाथ बहुत कांप रहे हैं। लेकिन इस फियर की वजह से मैं आज आपसे बोल पा रही हूँ।
वाह,
आपको पता है मैं लाइब्रेरी में सेशन
यस
करती
आई नो,
हूँ। मेरे घर में जगह भी नहीं है। अब मैं मेरे बाजू के घर में डैडी एमपी कर रही हूँ।
वाह,
मेरी हालत बहुत खराब थी, लेकिन आज मुझे मेरे ऊपर गर्व है कि मैं आज कर रही हूँ, और ये सब मेरे हस्बैंड की वजह से हुआ है।
प्राउड ऑफ यू।
और इतना मुझे मुझे आज पता चला कि लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन जैसी कुछ चीज होती है आपकी वजह से। सर प्लीज, और मैं जल्दी प्लेटिनम लूंगी, ये मेरा वादा है
पहले
आपसे।
आप एडवांस आपने ऑलरेडी ज्वाइन कर रखा है, आप वादा करो पहले वहां से शुरू करोगे वापस।
यस सर, मैं आप पूरी
Awesome.
कोशिश कर रही हूँ। और मैंने अभी सब कोर्स लिए, सिर्फ ओपन और प्लेटिनम बाकी है। सब कोर्स लिए, रिलेशनशिप, वेल्थ और एलओए एनएलपी सब लिए, सिर्फ प्लेटिनम बाकी और ओपन। प्लेटिनम ले लूंगी तो ओपन अपने आप हो जाएगा।
Yes.
थैंक यू
पहले
सर,
आप
थैंक यू
एडवांस एलओए
अल्लाह।
करो, आपके
और
पास
आपको
वीडियोस है,
पता है सर,
चालू करो।
और मैंने मैनिफेस्टेशन किया था कि मुझे टीनेजर विपासना में जाना था। अभी मैंने मैसेज देखा कि वो मेरा
अप्रूव
मतलब
हो गया।
फाइनल हो गया, अप्रूव हो गया। और मैं
वाह,
अब वो 1 अक्टूबर को विपासना जाऊंगी सर, आपकी वजह
amazing,
से। थैंक
amazing.
यू सर, थैंक यू
Congratulations.
सर,
Thank you. All of
थैंक
you
यू
on mute,
सर।
give her a high five. Congratulations for a magical restart.
Congratulations.
Super
Congratulations for the
congratulations.
magical
There's a magical
session.
restoration.
Don't know, those of you who don't know, the reason I remember her name, she's one of the few students who I remember is always attending from a library. Because as she was saying, for some reason, she doesn't have that space at home. But every time I'm doing a weekend workshop, Advanced LOA, Wealth Mastery, as she was saying, Relationship Mastery, she's always attending from library. Video is always on. She's participating all on. And because it's a library, she can't make too much noise, but she's always moving her hands when we are dancing. But all of that is happening because of her sincerity. How many of you agree if this is the commitment with which people join, then results are going to happen? How many of you agree with that? Right? Awesome. With that, let's get one more master online with us. How many of you want the blessings of a master who actually gives us the power to be who we are here today? Raise your hands. So one of our partners, someone who I can, हिंदी में एक कहावत है ना, कुछ लोग खुदा के बंदे होते, मतलब they are touched by God. I think he's one of those people who, he has a gift. He has a gift of having a soul which is so pure that it's difficult to even hate him sometimes. You know, you can get angry at people who you love, but it's difficult to even be angry with someone like him, because he's one person I have seen who can handle fears like this. Like, I've seen all kind of things happening in his life, but his emotional frequency has never gone down. And I want to invite our partner, your mentor, your master of handwriting analysis, Imran sir, to speak a few words before we leave for the day. Yes, Imran. Thank you for blessing us with your presence once again. I don't know how long you've been here.
I was there. 9:15. I think I came in here 9:15.
All right.
I had a session I completed, and I thought I should be a part of it. And hello, everybody. God bless you all, and congratulations for creating such massive results. You know, whenever I sit down and listen to all the testimonials, Mitesh, I celebrate as much as you do, because I deep down, this is my results too. This is our results, and thank you for being that committed learners. And Mitesh, I know this is part of your NLP program, and this is one of the lessons which is part of the paid program, and you chose to share this with everybody. That also says a lot about how much you're committed towards creating that space for everybody, I am sure. See, sometimes I remember this is what I want to share with you when we talk about death, when we talk about growth, when we talk about rejections and everything. See, one thing it's consistent in all the scenarios is you. See, there's so many situations in your life. There's one thing which is consistent in all these scenarios is you. So if you take care of yourself, you can take care of the scenarios. Can you see that?
Beautiful.
So you should be focusing on the consistent, that is you. in the entire equation. But the problem is we remove ourselves in the
True.
equation and we start focusing on. I got this beautiful distinction today. Thank you, Mitesh, for that. That, you know, if I can focus on myself and rest of it all will fall into it. And how many of you got present to that? That, yeah, it's about you. It's about how I choose and how I want to be. So it's in the being. So I hope you got that point. It's about what you need to take back from this space is about the being part of it. And it was blissful listening to Mitesh one more time. And thank you for all the love and thank you for all the adjectives you add to my name. It's a blessing to
it's
have
just
you.
an honor.
Yeah, it's my honor that you call me your friend, you call me your business partner, and it's blessed. But I look up to you as a coach. You know that, the way I speak to you, the way I honor you is through that. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All of you on mute, give him a high five and say thank you for being with us. And I love you to Imran sir for giving us his time today again.
Being with us.
Thank you for being with us.
Love you, sir. Gratitude.
So much.
Thank you so much.
Love you, sir.
So before I leave tonight, I know that many times when we have so many conversations and gratitude, many times that energy kind of fizzles down a little bit of what we experienced. So I want to bring that experience back before we close so that you can sleep with that experience. How many of you are okay with that? Okay. So take a seat. My video is going to go off again. I want you to close your eyes. Relax your energy. And I'm going to play that song again. And I want you to remember these words. Every time there is a failure, that it's okay to give myself. All of you repeat with me. It's okay to give myself gracefully. It's okay to live gracefully. It's okay to leave gracefully. It's okay to let go gracefully. And I want you to open up your arms. Look at the universe. And as you're looking at the universe, I want you to think about one day leaving this universe and say it. Dear universe, I live gracefully. I will leave gracefully. I live gracefully. I will leave gracefully. Now imagine you're talking to the universe. Feel this music. Remember these words of living gracefully.
मिट्टी मेरी भी भूरी, वही मेरे घी और चूरी, वही रांझे मेरे वही सेवैया वही खीर, तुझसे ही रूठना रे मुझे ही बनाना, तेरा मेरा नाता कोई तू जाना जाना, जा तेरा रंग था मैं तो, जा तेरा रंग था मैं तो, जिया तेरे ढंग से मैं तो, तू ही था मौला तू ही आन, मौला मेरे ले ले मेरी
Live gracefully, leave gracefully. Say it.
मेरे ले ले मेरी जान, मौला मेरे ले ले मेरी जान, मौला मेरे ले ले मेरी जान.
With that, promise yourself to let go a part of you through your jobs, through your failures, through your goals, through your relationships, through your body, through your health, and even through your life. But let go of it gracefully. Don't let somebody pull it out of you. Don't struggle with it. When someone is here to take it, let it go gracefully. How many of you promise that? With that, unmute. Say good night. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. 9 p.m.
Good night. Thank you,
Goodbye.
sir.
Love you all.
Bye. Love you
Bye.
all.
Thank you
Good night to
all.
all.
Good night.
Thank you all.
Thank you
Love
so
you all.
much.
Thank you, Universe.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
sir.
Thank you.